A pretty solid defensive stand early here.
That's the spot he likes to get to, and what a tough fadeaway for Norchad Omier. Bad transfer after 4 seasons with the Blue Devils.
Well, there's a scream when Omier comes out to guard you. Nice block.
Nice block
Stays with
indeed, but Roach will get an open 3, and he knocks it down. Langston Love driving, trying to find his way, but McNeely with a rejection.
Ooh, Sampson gets a small.
Meanwhile, for UConn, they haven't scored. They have 3 fouls. Not the recipe for success that Dan Hurley was looking for. How about this? Roach with a little running hook?
He's so confident, this kid. So I'm doing it at Duke. Quality offensive player.
Oh, he was so good at Duke. 2-time captain, scored almost 1,500 points for the Blue Devils, and he's got 5 here early.
And this is where they need backcourt leadership. There's been a little bit of a dilemma.
Reed was posting. Instead, McNeely gets the bucket. And there are the first points for UConn at the 16-19 mark.
Saw him finish at the rim. Knows he took the hit, just throws it up there. But the strength here.
Veteran, usually a backup guard, but a starter now. 3 on the way and off the mark by Solo Ball. But UConn keeps it. Ball on the reload. He got it.
Every time he shoots it, you think it's going in. Great rotation. Gets those puppies organized. And they have awakened here in Storrs. Double drag with the horns.
Rob Wright, the freshman, got it to bounce down. Drive it inside. McNeely got his hands on it. They say it's clean. Thing of trying to find themselves this year.
Absolutely. Every year is different. Chemistry is different, particularly with the portal. Oh, easy find.
And Love knocks it down from the wing.
And he has shot well the last 2 years. Struggling out of the gate this year, early on. 1 for 9. Also got to put it on the deck. They need that.
Even with some new faces for Baylor, Langston Love, a guy who's often been injured in his career, but he's an older guy, redshirt junior, with a lot of experience.
And a nice show by Omier. Norchad, look at him.
Diarra needs some help here. Able to get it outside to Stewart. Now Diarra in the corner. That was tipped. That's Omier. He's so good at those closeouts.
Well, he plays the total game. Little early screen and roll. Nice hesitation.
There's Love again. This time McNeely gets out to him. So Love drives it and finishes at the rim.
Oh, Roach, good job. Not turning it over on that dribble drive. What a mixture this kid is. Whether it's outside or in, right? And a chance for 3.
This guy, but remember the name Robert Wright. He's going to be a good one, the freshman, for a long time.
He handles beautifully, keeps his Mahaney on the floor. I'd like to see him relax and just play. Nice pass.
Yeah, over the top. Good feed from Ross to Johnson.
Danny likes Ross. Very active, good hands, long, lean.
Boy, they needed that. That stops a 10-0 Baylor run.
This is what Sampson does. Look at this. They don't recover in the back.
And John with a reverse.
Always in that dunker spot, isn't he?
Need a timeout.
I think the automatic switching will help Connecticut when Reed is on the floor.
Baylor still up 9.
When Omier screens you, you are screened. Look at him hustle. Almost came up with it.
Here comes Mahaney. Great dish, and Ross knows what to do with it.
Absolutely. Ross not at a loss at the 10. Mahaney with the right give at the right time.
That woke up 10,000.
They have to tie stops together, though. Baseline, floppy set, pin downs, nice pass.
Wright feeds it in, and that quiets the crowd as Omier scores it.
Right now, not a lot of shooters on the floor other than this guy.
That was a pretty good play.
Yeah.
Reed gave it right back to Aiden Mahaney.
Well, everybody runs that play, and people just don't stop it.
Aiden Mahaney with that 3 went over 1,000 career points, 950 those during his time at St. Mary's.
Nice slip through. The whip, they call it.
5 to shoot. Nunn drives. Blows by Stewart, but Johnson recovers to reject it.
Gibson. captured everybody defensively here. Get an automatic switch and take the guard to the block. A nice recovery by Amir.
They left Mahaney and he makes some pay.
Has he arrived, maybe? Got to take advantage of switches, and right there he does. Communication lacking. 2 went after Reed. 1 extra bounce cost a clean look.
In the corner.
Nice
Diarra,
pass.
Johnny on the spot.
Boy, the activity. Amir, look at this kid.
What a nice feed by Wright.
It was beautiful, but the activity.
Well, every time Amir gets it, he's attacking. Somehow he saved the possession.
Beautiful. Didn't give up on it.
Now Jaden Nunn on the drive, and he gets all the way to the rack.
Does not give up on a play, and Danny wanted to walk on that. I think it's really a play on. But he saves the basket, really. And then the open middle, which makes it tough.
That Baylor defense, it's about as good as it's been this year.
Look at this help. Ooh, a slap down, got away with it.
Well, it fell right to Samson Johnson. 3, quick release, and it drops for solo ball.
You got to be on him on the catch.
Celestine, 5 on the timer. Open look for Wright. Yes. Well, it may have been a little lucky, but it worked.
It did.
And they needed it. The freshman from just outside of Philly, who they say is Philly tough, Robert Wright III.
Pretty entertaining, isn't it? Competitive. There's that automatic switch, but late on Ball.
And Ball with the answer.
It's the first time I've seen Amir not do the right thing defensively.
There is a screen by Amir.
Just look at the hesitation. So good at that, Roche.
Oh, with the left. Both of these teams missing a very key player. Alex Caravan, veteran for UConn, and then VJ Edgecombe, the freshman for Baylor. But there's a senior in Langston Love with a nice finish.
Oh, they are so good extending and finishing high off the glass. Once again, nobody jamming up the middle.
And Baylor plus 12 points in the paint. That's why they're up 3 right now.
UConn's so good with activity. Really not getting much done with this tenacious defense.
Seen a lot of late shot clock here. Johnson counted and the foul.
What a heck of, that was deep on the floor, that entry pass. Presence and patience by Johnson here. Doesn't go right up, little pump fake, they bite, chance for 3. Terrific look. Really able to get to the foul line in that first half. Nice ball movement. Ooh, look at this reaction.
Shot clock at 1. Tapped out. Here comes McNeely with the left.
Dirty adjustment too, but a hustle play. Ooh, somebody's down.
2 straight turnovers for Baylor.
When you guard and rebound, the offense sometimes take care of itself. Nice spread by a good look and a kiss.
Yes.
Corner kiss.
He might not have meant to do it, but McNeely gets it. His mom loves it. She almost lost her phone.
The pinch post ISO, very tough, one-on-one.
Trying to stop an 8-0 run, and that will do it with emphatic fashion.
To get there. Just great read by him. Nobody puts a body, that sprint baseline.
It came back to Wright.
Ooh,
shot clock at 5. Yeah, Wright's hobbling a little now as well. Love step back, and that drops down.
And for Roche, he's not on the bench when he went down there.
You're exactly right, Rav. Scott Drew went down to ask if Roach could come in the game. Meanwhile, Love with that last 3 now has 10 for Baylor.
Nice high-low cut.
And Reed flushes it. In the corner. That would bounce us off, but an offensive board, and Stewart puts it home.
Pinned down, gave him the look.
Right down the lane with a blow by and a reverse.
Oh, Jonathan, it's easier with a nice screen off to permit the entree.
Robert Wright III has a dozen. Tied for the most points of any scored tonight.
John does a lot of little nice things. Screening, look at him showing big. He blocks shots. Good catch.
They found Reed, and Reed finds the bucket. Feels like this kid can be an all-conference player when it's all said and done.
He's got all the tools, all the ability. I would agree with you. Amir got a hand on it. He's amazing.
Yeah, he kept it alive.
The broad shoulders.
And then Love at the rim. Count the bucket and the foul.
Contribution. Miss free throws, slap out. You let this happen. Big fella. He provides such a...
Well, this guy had some noise in the first half, Mahaney, but quiet in the second half so far.
Here's that zone combo. See if they're ready for it. They practiced against it, and this is just not a good pass.
Taken away by Wright.
What a switch by Scott.
He attacks and blows by Mahaney.
Pull the string a little bit with the defense. The run out, the ability at the rim. Pretty impressive. Baylor.
Nunn spinning and kicking.
Under 5.
Omier goes to work, fading, high in the air, down to McNeely.
Sent him a good check out as well.
McNeely, stop and pop, yes!
And nobody came out and addressed it. Right now, Reed's been terrific, and right here you can see the defense a little lax. No challenge. Number 30.
Langston Love, driving on the freshman McNeely. Finding Wright. Wright leans, yes. Oh, Reed wasn't looking for it. Omier the other way. A little out of character for him to carry it, but he kicks it out, and they get the 3 from Jaden Nunn.
I don't know, that kind of an entry pass, too. And not a good one by Aiden.
So Baylor gets it down to 4. Well, we talked about UConn not turning it over. They turn it over on the last possession. Now here's Liam McNeely. McNeely's got 14 tonight. He's looking for more. Can't finish. Out of bounds, and it belongs to Baylor. Now McNeely thought he was fouled.
See if they can get somebody to coordinate the on-lane baseline run for a good look.
They got a good look, and McNeely buries it.
Tell you what, Jamana really can possess it. Knows his role.
Nunn off the window. They needed that. It's down to 5.
That baseline rub and a slip.
And a slam for Samson Johnson.
And that's one of the dilemmas when you have that matchup zone. Position, just a great look, but well designed.